5 Daily Habits of Men Who Have Madly in Love Wives. Despite what you see on TV and read in books, keeping your wife happy and in love with you isn't as difficult as it appears. It turns out that the little things matter the most to most wives. Everyday expressions of love that show her she still matters, that she is important to you. Many men believe their wives are a mystery, so they struggle to keep the love and passion alive. I know it's difficult to believe, but your wife isn't as mysterious as you think. To keep her loving you in a big way, all you need to figure out are the little secrets that open the door to her heart. Here are 5 ways men can make their wives fall in love with them, again and again. 1. Exchanging hugs. So, be truthful to yourself. How many times in the last week have you hugged your wife? Is it true that a 10-second hug produces oxytocin, a feel-good hormone? Did you know that if you hug your wife for 10 seconds once a day, your actions will result in oxytocin release, and your wife will love you for it? Imagine instead of walking out or into the house with a quick greeting, perhaps a quick peck on the cheek, and moving on, you stop and hug your wife. Consider how satisfying that would be for both of you. Consider the love in her eyes as she steps back from the hug, oxytocin coursing through her veins. If you are reading this article because you are trying to recover the love of your wife, then the idea of a hug might seem scary. 2. Anticipating her needs. They describe how their friends can just look at them and instinctively know what they need and give it to them. Their partners, on the other hand, simply cannot do so. And, according to my clients, if their partners truly loved them, they would be able to do so. When I hear this, I tell my clients that it has nothing to do with the quality or quantity of love they feel for them if their husband, boyfriend can't anticipate their needs. It has to do with the fact that anticipating a woman's needs is something they struggle with. It's just not in their nature. For example, I despise doing the dishes. My boyfriend realized this a few years ago, so he stepped up and began doing the dishes. He now cleans the dishes that are in the sink. Another example is a client who enjoys going for a long run on Saturday mornings. Every Saturday morning, she and her husband go through the motions of her requesting that he watch the kids while she does her thing. She stated that she would feel well and truly loved if her husband did not make her ask every Saturday but instead offered the night before without her prompting. He would anticipate her requirements, making her feel loved and seen. So, pay attention to what your wife might want, and do something without her asking. 3. Scheduling time. Yes, I understand that life is crazy. There isn't much time in the day to spare between work, chores, kids, extended family, and taking care of yourself. Something has to give, and the thing that usually gives is quality time with one's spouse. Both men and women are guilty of this, but a lack of quality time for women can erode a marriage faster than it can for men. If you want to keep your wife madly in love with you, or get her to start madly loving you again, make some time for her every day. It doesn't have to be much time, just some time she knows is solely for her. So, where can you find a few minutes each day to spend with your wife? Maybe a short walk after dinner? After bedtime, how about some couch time? A group lunch or a night out? It doesn't have to be a lot of time or the same thing every day, but having some daily FaceTime with your wife will keep you connected in a profound way. 4. Making room. Giving space is the inverse of giving quality time. Allowing your wife the space and freedom to live the life she desires. Many married couples discover that their worlds shrink when they marry. Whereas they used to have a busy social life, plenty of time to pursue hobbies, and plenty of time to themselves, marriage means combining 2 lives into one. As a result, people tend to lose sight of who they are as individuals and only see themselves as members of a couple. If that couple is having difficulties, it can lead to serious problems. If you can give your wife the space she needs to maintain her relationship with herself, to go out and meet her friends, to work hard for that promotion, and to take care of herself, she will appreciate it. Why? Because, even if you and your partner struggle, as we all do from time to time, if she can stay connected to who she is as an individual, she will be better able to manage the difficult times. 5. Making use of their words. This last one can be particularly difficult for some people, particularly many men. Women, almost more than anything else, enjoy hearing how others perceive them. I make banana bread for my boyfriend every Monday. He gets a slice every day when he comes to work. I've been doing it for a long time. Over the course of our relationship, he has most likely consumed 1,000 slices of banana bread. And what does he almost always do when he eats that banana bread? He texts me and says it's the best banana bread he's ever had. And how does that affect me? Great. He not only enjoys the banana bread, but he also tells me about it. He eats it and then picks up his phone to call me to tell me how much he enjoys it. And I admire him for doing so. And every Monday, I make him banana bread. So, every day, take the time to notice and express the small things. It'll go a long way toward making your wife adore you. This is not to say that flowers or a dinner date aren't appreciated, but know that these small daily habits can help you keep your wife's love alive. You've got this.